Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of VLR, Virtue's Last Reward, or Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. Excuse me, my throat just started coming back with a pow onto the throat. Still a little bit strained, but last episode, of course, I already mentioned that I still have throat issues. Not hurting, which is good, but just not wanting to strain it too much. Last episode, we basically heard Kay's whole backstory of what he remembered. Very lengthy, and I had to read through all of it. I don't know how I made it, but I made it through. Not a big fan of it, but that's what it is. We're still looking for Tenmyoji and Clover, but we haven't found them yet. And Fi just started bumping into us because she was getting worried due to the fact that we haven't came back and nobody has shown up onto the warehouse in the area she was waiting for us at. So yeah, he's in the lounge.
別れることにしたのか?
Well, not quite. Instead of waiting for my answer, she opened the door to the lounge and walked in. Wait, so we're going back in it anyways? Kay's disappeared.
おい、どうしたんだ、K のやつ。
I guess he's not feeling too well. He said he wanted to rest for a bit.
大丈夫なのか?
I think so. We should leave him here alone right now, though. Remember, there's a real person inside the suit. I'm sure he's just tired.
疲れか。シグマ、お前の方はどうなんだ?
What?
顔に疲労感がにじみ出てるぞ。3日3晩履き続けた靴下みたいになってる。
How dare you? Really? Well, I guess I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little exhausted. I mean, all of a sudden I wake up trapped in some weird-ass game and then dead bodies started turning up. Honestly, I'm amazed I've managed to hold on to my sanity for this long. Just about everything here makes absolutely zero sense. I feel like I read that poorly, but it's what it was written to be. Everything here feels absolutely... makes zero sense, absolutely. I don't know why would you say add... I don't know why did they add absolutely. That was just kind of like... Maybe because they're saying absolutely zero, because that feels kind of weird when I usually hear it as absolutely no sense. Everything here makes absolutely no sense. The more I try and figure out any of it, the more I feel like my brain's just going to melt and run out of my ears. You know what I'm talking about, right? We managed to figure out who the killer was, but there's still 100 other questions we have no idea about. Where the hell are we? Why are we even here? What's this whole honorary game thing for? And what is Zero Senior up to? Hell, how about who Zero Senior is? The rabbit said he was one of us, but... Do you think it's Deal?
さあ、どうだろう。
Besides, we still don't know why Deal killed them. Killed them? Did I say killed them? Yeah, he said them. So I'm guessing he's making... Sigma's making the same assumption as us, where it's like he didn't just kill the old lady, he's killed Luna and Alice in the combination of... He said he was ordered to do it, but... And there's more too. What about the old lady? Who is she? What's her deal? Well, hell, what are any of our deals? I don't know jack crap about anybody here. I don't even know anything about you, Fi.
おい、よせよ。私のことを疑ってるのか?
No, that's not it.
私はお前と同じように、12月の25日に。
She trailed off. That sounds like scary things happening here. You heard that, right?
ああ、確かに聞こえた。
Tashikani koita, I think I heard. I'm guessing she's saying let's check it out.
通路の方からだ。
Let's go have a look. Sounded like gunshots though. Sounds like gunshots or big stompings.
いないな。
It sounds like a huge stomp, like somebody stomping around to get to something, or somebody shooting someone. Somebody shooting somebody. Maybe they got on the elevator?
ボタンを押してみよう。扉がすぐに開かなかったら、エレベーターは今、下の階にあることになる。
Oh, so it did go up. It sounds like. The elevator went up ahead of us and then disappeared off.
やっぱりだ。
Let's go. I think it's the robot from Gollum Bay that's just going around and killing people who it finds. Whoever this Gollum Bay robot, like the Gollum Bay robot's going around killing certain people that they find, that the thing finds. We don't know where he went through. Which way? Where do you think they went?
とりあえず、緑の扉の方に行ってみよ
う。Why?
この扉の先には治療室がある。
Yeah, that's the only place with people in it.
そして、あの部屋のポットの中にはクオークとディオが。
So?
気になるだろう。二人が無事かどうか、確認しておきたいんだ。
They're fine. Tenmyoji or Clover probably made that noise. Well, maybe both of them. Sigma, what kind of bullcrap are you thinking? Like, here and there, like, this guy thinks, like, oh, the most, like the most sane questions. He threw out the most, like, worrisome things about who he is, or why is he here, what's going on with this place, and so on and so forth. Like, he made the most normal questioning of a situation that we're in here, and then turns around and says, I don't give a crap about those guys, they can just die because it could be just those two. It's like, who? Remember, dude, don't you remember, Sigma? There's somebody who killed people here too, you know? There's people who died here. So if you're not worried about them, why aren't you worrying about the... Why would you not be as concerned as you was when you saw those people die? It's like... But I don't think they hurt Quark or Dio. No, I disagree with you, Sigma. You're such an idiot.
言い切れるか。
Huh?
ディオはローバの殺害については犯行を認めたが、アリスとルナをやったのは自分ではないと言っていた。
That's true. But I know Alice killed herself. That one is guaranteed, because that's always going to be guaranteed when we know the truth behind that. Problem is, we don't know who killed Luna. That's the problem on top of that. We haven't known that yet. But my suspicion is that Luna did die from Dio's poisonous injection. We just haven't found Clover Tenmyoji yet, because I do think that they have died to the robot that tied them at the infirmary, I think.
もしも、その言葉が本当だとしたら。
Are you serious? You're gonna believe him?
とにかく、無事なら無事でそれでいいんだ。念のため、確かめておきたいだけなんだよ。
Alright, fine. Or maybe they went back to the Gollum Bay, like the robot went back to Gollum Bay, but no guarantees. It says closed, not locked this time. Pod, which one? Which pod is which? This is number 1, right? This is Quark, so Quark should be fine. And the one after his is locked, which is Dio. Dio's is a number 2 pod. So it looks like we left it the way we did, I guess. Nothing has changed, it looks like. We headed to the first pod. I cracked open the top and lifted it. He's there, yeah. There was Quark, sound asleep. See?
ああ、確かに。
But now the question is, what of Dio? But also, what if Dio... And number 2 is, if we open that thing, Dio's probably gonna kick our ass or try to kill us.
杞憂だったのかもしれんな。ディオの方はどうだ?
I'm worried because Dio might try to lunge at me once he gets out of that pod because of how we don't have an extra hand here. Let's open his. He's gonna lunge at us. Oh! Did he suffocate? I just love how he's looking like that. I just love how they just made it look so weird. But it looks like he choked himself, I think, though. Because it didn't look like he... Either he choked himself, or that he ran out of air in that pod and we didn't actually put any pods into it, I guess, or air into that pod. Something. I don't know. It's kind of weird, though. I'm sorry, I don't want to keep this scene hanging for too long. It just looks kind of weird and funny. I love the scene because it's funny looking, but he deserved it all this time, I feel like. What the hell?
Sigma! Miyako!
No, he's dead. I mean, literally his bracelet is off. It was pointless to check his pulse. He was obviously dead, but I did it anyway. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
Miro.
Oh, yeah, so they did run out of oxygen. The pod itself had oxygen tank levels.
ポット内の酸素濃度が 0% になっている。
I don't think the robot did anything. I think it's just we didn't know that the thing had levels of oxygen available. And that means he asphyxiated.
誰かがこの装置を操って
But why?
酸素濃度を下げたんだろう。
I don't think that's true though. We literally just closed the thing on him and that's it. Who? Oh, maybe it could be Phi.
とにかくこのことをケンに知らせに行こう。ほら、行くぞ。
I'm pretty sure K's gone. Without waiting for me to follow, Phi turned and ran off. I took a deep breath and followed. I think Phi might have been the one who killed Dio. The reason why is because she's been down in this particular floor way longer than the both of me and Kay, and I was with Kay all this time. In the rules of Among Us, if you aren't with that person and somebody else is dead, that person is suspicious no matter what, because you were not partnered up with them. So, I mean, that's how it goes. The rule of Among Us, even though I haven't played Among Us to begin with. I've only watched a lot of Among Us gameplay. Among Us, suspicious, so sus. Okay, anyways, point is, I think that Phi is suspicious for sure, because of the fact that she was the only one who was not supervised or monitored. But I think it's fair because Phi kind of hated Dio anyways, and a lot of people wanted him dead anyways to begin with, but Phi might have had ulterior motive for other reasons. Phi and I burst into the lounge and ran up to Kay, who's still asleep. Kay, wake up. Something's happened. When he didn't move, I grabbed him by the shoulder and shook. He twitched and quickly sat up.
何かあったのですか?
We explained about how we'd found Dio dead and how it looked like he died of asphyxiation. It appeared that someone has reduced the oxygen level to his pod to 0.
そんな、なぜ? あの老婆とアリスさんとルナさん、3人を殺害したのはディオさんのはず。
Here's the thing. I do think he did kill Luna, and he killed the old woman. He didn't kill Alice. Alice killed herself. But I think this death of Dio, I think Phi has killed Dio. That's what I think. Because Phi is the one who's the most suspicious person, I think, because we didn't know her true intention on Dio's thing. And she might have probably interrogated Dio for something and then, like, killed him because she was like, she didn't want any evidence on the fact that she asked him questions that was related to something we don't know. That me as in Sigma, doesn't know with K. So I think that might have been what happened, is that Phi, this version of Phi right here is another version of Phi from a different pathway, a path line, and she's probably trying to figure out the truth for herself versus having to find out what the hell's going on.
なのに、その殺人犯であるはずの彼がどうして
The only people who could have done it are Clover and Tenmyoji.
あるいはクオークという可能性も。
But he can't get out from within, right? What? No. That's impossible. Are you suggesting Quark woke up, opened his pod from the inside, killed Dio, and then went back to sleep?
あくまでも可能性の話だよ。考えられないこともないと言ったまでだ。
Man, I just feel like nobody wants to cover base here at all. I just feel like when ever since we found Alice's and Luna's body, I didn't really regard Alice's death as anything else because I feel like that's all Radical 6 is doing. But with Luna's death, it's so like disappointing to see people not grab the injection gun and like look to see what chemical was it. Because we did look at the chemical gun that we saw from Dio when Clover tried to grab it out of his pocket. And I'm just so disappointed we never get to check it for evidence to make sure that he killed her. And now in this case, in this very case of problem, me as a player is like, how do we not suspect Phi as well in this situation scenario where she has some motive or ulterior somethings and caused his death like the way he did? Because there's no way that Robot has killed everybody. I think the Robot only killed like Clover and Tenmyoji at this case because of the fact that he's roaming about and we haven't seen the other two yet.
でしたらファイさん、大変申し上げにくいのですが、あなたにも可能性はあるのでは？
私に？
Yeah.
そうです。私とシグマさんが B 階の倉庫を出て行った後なら、いつでも犯行は可能だったでしょう。
Yes, because we also were gone for longer than we should have, and we kind of left you alone.
おいおい、冗談はその見てくれだけにしてくれ。私はずっと B 階の倉庫で、四つ葉と天明寺が来るのを待っていたんだ。
But you said you didn't see them at all.
だが、いつまで経っても誰も来ないから、痺れを切らして A 階へ。すると、このラウンジの前で、ばったりとシグマに出くわして。
She went on to explain about the sounds we heard.
なるほど。物音ですか。だとしたら、やはり、四つ葉さんと天明寺さんが犯人という可能性が濃厚でしょうか。
K とシグマは、二人を捜索している間、ずっと行動を共にしてたのか。
Yep.
ええ、そうです。
片時も離れたことはなかった。
Hell no. Nope. That makes it hard for Phi to convince us that one of us could have done it.
いずれにせよ。今はじっくりと考えている時間はなさそうです。
Yep, 7 minutes. Oh crap. We've only got 7 minutes until the primary doors open.
やむをえん。B 階の倉庫に向かおう。もしかしたら四つ葉と天明寺は、すでにあそこに行っているかもしれないし。
ところで、ディオさんのバングルは
In his pod? His what?
バングル？
やはり回収してないんですね。
Yeah, you didn't take it off his pod body.
ディオさんのバングルは緑のそろばん。一方、私とファイさんは紫のペア版ですから。
Yep.
そうか。ふっかりしていた。ディオのバングルがないと、私と K は白の第二扉を開けないんだな。
Then why don't I go ahead and go through the white door while you guys pick up his bracelet and get through it yourselves?
そういうことになります。
Then we need to hurry. We'll drop by the treatment center on the way back and grab that bracelet.
いえ、何も3人で行くことはないでしょう。
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Kay's gonna say, like, you go on yourself because you already got your bracelets to go.
バングルは私が拾ってきますから、お二人は先に下の倉庫に向かってください。
わかった。
ああ、そうそう。その前に、これをお渡ししておかなければ。
Yeah, I need them. Sigma needs them. The yellow pair bracelets. Were these Alice's and Luna's?
ええ。この2つのバングルがないと、青のそろばんであるシグマさんは先に進めなくなってしまいます。ですから、さあ、どうぞ、受け取ってください。
Well, maybe it's not a lock. Maybe this is not a lock, but the puzzle room, the final puzzle room that I have not touched on yet. Oh, that would be incredible if that is the puzzle room. I'd be like, why is the third last puzzle room here? That means that the other paths don't really lead to a puzzle room ever, and they all just lead to through a novel path to some degree. That would be some surprisingly weird stuff for me. I grabbed the bracelets and shoved them into my pocket.
よし、それじゃあ行こう。
Alright. Crap. They're not here.
すると K が言ったように、やはり二人で白の扉の先へ。
No. I forget that because the other people have not gone through the other paths, or they don't have the memory of the other paths of what went down. I think it's gonna play out the same way, where we're just gonna find Tenmyoji and Clover in the infirmary after the white door situation. With Quark's bracelet?
あるいは
Or what? Oh, come on, man. You better not give me that maybe they're already dead crap. I already got enough of it from Dio. You've got to be kidding me. This isn't funny, Fi. If you're right, then you, K, Quark, and I are the only people still alive in here.
私だって信じたいさ。二人は生きていると。だが
We heard a noise and turned. Okay. Yep. That is K.
お待たせしました。
ディオのバングルは
それが
It's missing.
もちろん回収はしてきたのですが。
But don't tell me Quark is dead as well now.
まあ見ていただくのが一番早いでしょう。
No, we got 7 minutes, you
これが
bastard.
ポットの中に転がっていた。
Oh, okay. Oh, it's been shattered. I'm trying to remember if we saw it not shattered when we found his body. I'm trying to remember if we if it came. I don't think it came off shattered. Like we did see a number clearly labeled on his bracelet when that happened. What the hell?
おそらくディオさんを殺害した犯人が壊したものと思われます。
I don't think so. But why? There's no point.
わかりません。しかし推測することなら。
Uh-oh. That means I'm going in alone, isn't it?
カラードドアが開放されました。カラードドア閉鎖まで残り5分です。
Now it makes me wonder if they can even go through a door with a broken bracelet.
バングルがこの状態では CD の認証をクリアすることはできないでしょう。
Well, everyone's dead now, except for Quark and me now.
すると私と K はこの白の扉の先へは進めないということになるな。
Oh no. Crap. You're gonna...
時間が来たらあそこにある3枚の扉は自動的に閉鎖される。
I'd say that they should still try going through the doors with the broken bracelet because it doesn't... They never stated if a bracelet being broken could still not count. Because the data itself, the bracelet doesn't need to be on, does it? Doesn't it just use a specialized chip within it that needs to be scanned, I guess? Like, they didn't really full explain the technology behind the bracelet, besides how it administers stuff. But, like, you know, how does the data get read by the machines? They just scan the thing, right? As long as that thing gets scanned and it exists in their pockets or something, it should still work.
その時誰かがこの倉庫に残ってたらその人にはペナルティが課せられることになっちゃうんだうさ。
Also, it's been a long time hearing it from Zero Jr.
なるほど。犯人の狙いはそれか。そいつはこのゲームのルールを利用して 間接的に私と K を殺そうと。
Mm.
そのためにディオのバングルを破壊したんだな。
ええ、そう考えるのが最も自然かと。
How can you be so calm? In 5 minutes you're gonna be...
シグマ、お前は先に進め。さっき K からもらったバングルがあるだろう。あれを持っていれば、お前だけは第二扉を開くことができる。だから。
F that. You know I just can't ditch you guys like that.
しかし、この場に留まっていれば、シグマさんまで。
You think I don't know that? Well, what kind of monster am I if I just leave you here to die? Ugh. God dang it. This was bad. What was I going to do? I needed to calm down. Just calm down. Calm down and think. There had to be a way to save them. There had... Oh, is there a particular lock to this, really? Oh, interesting. There's a memory of Clover's ending in this.
一つはマンドレインベータっていう麻酔薬で、もう一つはハイメトリンっていう筋弛緩薬。
Interesting. They utilize Clover's ending in this particular path in a weird way. Let me see. Oh, we did go through it. Okay, so there was a lock. So then the next part is a novel and then the ending for K. I think, judging from what that looks like.
ルール違反を犯すとバングルの中から注射針が飛び出して、この2つの薬剤を順番に投与するようになってるんだうさ。
お兄ちゃんから聞いたことがあるの。ステログミンはコリンエステラーゼ阻害薬。
Oh, it's when she said that weird chemical thing that just happens to play a role in this. Clover's ending literally was just this big important piece of information.
つまり筋弛緩薬ハイメトリンの解毒剤になるんだって。
I see. So there's a antidote to the poison that's in the needle in the bracelet.
ほら、やっぱり。
返せよ。そいつは俺が見つけたんだから俺のものだ。
But it's gonna be too late because the needle is in his pocket, right? Oh, achievement. To each according to his needle. Achievement unlocked. Kind of a weird achievement name, but sure. Of course. The antidote.
解毒剤。
I didn't have time to explain. I took off running towards the exit. Wow, that is a funny animation.
おい、シグマ。
That is a funny animation we've ever seen before. That's the first time we actually have that.
どこに行く？
I love it. I wish there was more of that. You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of 25th Ward. The Silver Case, 25th Ward. Like, because there was like these weird simple animations of 3D spaces. It's a visual novel, of course, at the baseline, but it's like it moves the cameras to the 3D space that is kind of generated in the game, and it's like such an interesting sight to see that kind of animation play similarly to here. Stay here, I'll be right back. I bolted out of the warehouse and towards the treatment room. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get stopped by some random thing, I bet. Like, something's gonna stop me from doing it. Because of the fact that they know we're going to use that as our way to save the characters here. Resulting in K's ending eventually. Because I'm pretty sure this is K's ending, considering how much K had talked about his past and everything. Oh. Yikes. I think Dio put it in his pocket. Come on. Please still have it. Sweat was pouring down from my face, but I didn't bother to wipe it off. There wasn't time. I dug frantically through Dio's coat until... Aha! Found it. Oh. There's only one dose. The injection gun uses the whole bottle at once. I don't think we can inject it to K, though. K, on the other hand, is, like, in a bodysuit. Crap. I can't save both of them. Alright, I'll end it here for now.
カラードドア閉鎖まで残り1分です。
I'll close it out for now here, because this feels appropriately interesting. Cliffhanger is pretty bad, but that's what I'm gonna do. I have to take a break. My throat's needing a break a little bit now. I need to get water, actually, because I finished my drink just now. But I will be back in this episode in another week. Hopefully I'll be a lot better. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Video Minds, and hope you guys have a great, amazing day, weekend, or whenever you're watching this. In the next episode, let's go ahead and save Phi or K, whichever, and then see the ending to whoever it is in this path. So, otherwise, that's it for this episode. Roz, out.